Hello. Well, this is my next video, and I'm going to be showing you a couple things in this video. One is how to make bobbles, which I find very useful for making things like toes. And the other is more of my reverse crochet method, which lets me make pretty perfectly symmetrical legs for my Woola, which you see here. Now, this is Woola, and you can see that right now he's missing his legs. I have not quite finished him yet. And when he's done, he'll look more like this fellow here who has his legs. Now, you can see here, this Woola has toes, which are bobbles, and I will show you how to make them. So now we start, and I'm using a size D crochet hook. So we start by making a ring, which is like making a slip knot, except you don't pull it tight. And I'm going to put 6 single crochet stitches in the ring. And the nice thing about the magic ring is that when you've put all your stitches in, you just pull it tight, and you have a nice little round to start working with. Alright, so now I have made 3 rounds, and now slip stitch to join, chain 1. Now I'm going to start making the bobbles for the toes. Now I'll insert through the back loop only, which will give him a nice flat foot when we're done. Okay, 1 single crochet here. Now the bobble, okay, yarn over, insert in the back loop, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops on the hook, don't pull it all the way through, and then repeat that. Again, only pull through 2 loops. And if I look clumsy, it's because I'm not used to crocheting behind a camera. Now we have 3 loops on the hook, and for this particular project I like to make a bobble of 4 loops on the hook. I find that that's the right size. You can make them smaller or bigger, but this is the right size for this particular project. Now once you have all 4 loops on the hook, you yarn over, you pull through all the loops, and then you insert into the next back loop, and there you are. Now you see this will become his toe, and then you just repeat that again. And there we go, 2 toes. And you can just continue that way until you have as many toes as you want. You know, 3, 5, 10, 20, whatever. Alright, now I've built up the foot a bit, as you can see, and now I'm going to just demonstrate a little bit the problem when you're crocheting in the round. As you see, these are unjoined rounds, although even joined rounds also have this problem a bit. Now the problem with crocheting in the round is that each stitch you insert in each stitch in the lower round is slightly to the right. So you start getting a sort of twisting effect, which makes it very hard to get a good symmetry when you're doing, you know, left legs versus right legs. And I'll demonstrate my solution to that in just a minute. So now if you were making just a straight leg, like a teddy bear leg, it wouldn't really matter. You could crochet in the round, and you know, a teddy bear leg doesn't have any curve to it. But the way I make these legs, they have sort of an elbow joint. So when I start doing this, you see I do a slip stitch section here. And then on the other side, I do a half double crochet section. And this, as I build it up more, will create the elbow, the curve in the leg. And I used to compensate for the twisting effect by moving stitches one stitch to the left as I worked. Instead of working just one half double crochet in the same half double crochet in the row before, I would move it one stitch to the left every couple rows, and that worked okay, but it just wasn't perfect, and I am a bit of a perfectionist. So I developed a way to get pretty much perfect symmetry by using reverse crochet, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Okay, now here is the completed leg. As you can see, it has some curve in it, which is necessary both because, well, that's just how it looks in the movie, and also because the curvature of the body makes it so that it's kind of necessary to have his feet properly under him. So, and now I have done the first 3 rounds of the foot for the other side. So now I will show you how I do reverse crochet on this other leg. So now instead of inserting the hook to the left here, like we would normally do, we insert it from the back, turn it around, and we go the other way. There we go. Now any stitch that you can do with regular forward crochet, you can also do with reverse crochet. So I'm going to make the bobbles with reverse crochet. we go, 4 loops on the hook, pull through, and stitch, and we'll repeat that until we have 3 toes. And there you go. Now once again I have built up the foot a little, so now I'll show you a little bit more of the reverse crochet. So again, I'm going to slip stitch one section on this side, and then a set of single crochets, and then a set of half double crochets, just as with the first leg except in reverse crochet, so it will be an exact mirror image of the first leg. There. And here are the 2 completed feet. This one done in regular crochet and this one done in reverse crochet, and as you can see they're pretty much just about perfect mirror images of each other. And in a future video I'll show you how I apply reverse crochet to making things like faces, which is a little different from using it to make legs. So that's all for now.